else, right? But literally, his new album, that whole Jesus is King album, yeah, shout out to Jesus is King album. I'm telling you how that album brought me back to trusting, having a spiritual experience listening to Kanye West.
So what song did you like? Yeah.
I like the whole album. I literally just put it on repeat.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen to that this weekend.
Yeah. I just put it on
I'm
repeat.
on my vacation.
Like, yeah. That's important too.
Yeah.
But honestly, like from beginning to end, I was able to listen to the entire thing. It just talked about the conversation. It was almost like the world was having a conversation with the church. Mm-hmm. You know, just individualized through him. Mm-hmm. And I could feel it. Mm-hmm. And I understood it. And some folks may stop listening to me right now because I said it. But honestly, I mean, and beginning to talk the honest way, that album helped me. So music was another way in which I found my way back. Music's always that way for me. Yes. But that's
for me too.
Yeah, music is a huge therapy. So those are some of the things that can help. There is no easy button. I said that to another friend of mine, another cousin of mine. I want an easy button. I just want to go to Staples, buy an easy button, hit it, and reset my emotions. Okay, fine. If I can't have my husband anymore, okay, fine. If you can't have your brother anymore, okay, things happen in life, but I just want to hit, that is easy, and then I'm reset. But that's not how life is. Right?
That don't work like that.
It don't work like that. That's not how life is. So working through the process is very, very important, but understanding that there is no defined time on that process, right? There's no defined time. There are things that we even deal with called anniversary effects, right? It's a psychological term, meaning when the death or a traumatic event, that date comes up the next year, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes, and this is funny, y'all, I'm telling you, I lost my father in 1997, so it's what, 21 years ago? 22? 22 years ago, right? I lost my father. And at different times in my life, even at first, I never forgot the date, right? Mm-hmm. But then there was a year in which I forgot the date, but all of my emotions were still the same. Wow. So I started snapping off on folks. So if you see me August the 31st, not August, excuse me, not August, March. If you see me March the 31st of any year around that time, which is actually Brittany's birthday, sorry, but that's the day that my father, and that's my biological sister Limo's birthday too. But yeah, that's the day that my father passed away. And so for me, that anniversary effect and dealing with that, being present and knowing, okay, give myself some time. Maybe I need to back up today. Today's a good day to call into work, right? Let's take that self-reflection, that self-time, that prioritizing yourself during those times are very, very, very important.
Just
as well.
Slow down. Like, don't move too fast. Slow down. Take your time.
Yes. When we move, our anxiety builds. The physiological effects from the anxiety builds. All of a sudden, you have the sweat, you have this, you have the nervousness, and that causes us to react in different ways.
But that's interesting because it's so hard to sit still because you feel so horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
So how, finding that balance.
All I've been doing is like trying to stay busy.
Right.
Exactly.
And I need to take some time, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Feel what you feel
this weekend and just breathe because I haven't had that chance.
And knowing that, and I know we are three women sitting here, but I do not want to discount men at all. At all. Men are very present with their feelings. They just experience and may show them differently, right? But they very much experience the very same things that we do. They're told as a society to hold everything in. That's a whole nother show. However, that can be very toxic, at times, and come out in different ways as well.
Yeah.
So making time for yourself to grieve. I think Amber kind of summed that up for me, and being slow, intentionally slow, and allowing yourself that time. Don't rush. This is not the time to rush, guys. So I know that this is not a one-size-fits-all. There are many other things that folks can do inside of the things that we have placed as well, or we have just talked about, and could break down this and have probably a couple more hours to talk about, honestly. But we're almost out of time. So just to wrap everything up and to thank you all for coming out is one thing, but before we give our last shout out to our sponsors and whatnot, I just kind of want to answer one of the questions. I think Rita Harris posted, do you all feel that your spirituality helped with the healing or allowed for blaming to occur?
Ooh.
I didn't blame God.
Mm.
Like when I realized my brother was dead, it was peace about me because I knew God had my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So my faith and knowing that my brother's safe in his arms,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I ain't gotta worry no more about
Yes.
my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a guardian angel forever. You know,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple, but I got my brother. My brother was my protector
Right.
from the time I was born
Right.
to the time he died.
Right. It's like we both lost our protectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is. I think for me, it said, so I'm going to repeat the question for those that are just joining. Do you all feel that your spirituality helped with the healing or allowed for blaming to occur? For me, it did both. It really allowed for blaming to occur because, like I stated before, I won't go over it a lot, but like I stated before, I was mad at God. I expected for him to be healed. Everyone around me expected to be healed. I had a lot of people, many people who have never prayed, said they had prayed the hardest in their entire life,
Yep.
you know, for him to be healed, right?
Uh-huh.
And started to believe and have that relationship with God through prayer, which was awesome. However, when he didn't make it, that was very difficult.
It was disappointment.
Oh my goodness.
In the
I was,
fullest.
yeah. So it wasn't necessarily just anger. It was anger, but I was disappointed with God. I felt like I was set up. I felt like, okay, so I prayed and I did this and I did that, and you know what's coming from it,
Yeah.
right? But not understanding and the why, which I really didn't care about. You know, even if you do get the why on someone passes away or why on why trauma happens, it doesn't change the result. It doesn't change the fact that I do not have him,
Yes.
right? So for me, I did a lot of blaming for a long time, and I think I'm getting over that in a process. So I'm not all the way there yet. I still have my moments in which I do want to blame, and I have open conversations with God. I think that is very important. It's a conversation amongst friends, right? So I have an open conversation with God and tell them my disappointments. Tell them I'm pissed off. And it's okay to say that, right? It's okay. It's okay to be present. It's okay to do all of that. That is not questioning God. That is having a relationship with God. That is different. God gave us these emotions and human for a reason, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
So, allowing yourself to be that, to be human is very important. All right. So I know that this was a little heavy, and so we can breathe for a second.
I was a little nervous.
I know.
I was a little nervous.
Yeah,
You're
no,
all right,
just
though.
a conversation.
I'm ready to come back.
Just a conversation amongst friends.
All the time.
I'm telling you, begin to talk. I'm trying to tell you, I do not bite y'all unless y'all really hungry.
Here's some chicken.
Right. So shout out again to our sponsors. We're gonna do Dope Designs by Nanny. You crazy? Dope Designs by Nanny. You can find her on Facebook, IG, and Twitter at Dope Designs by Nanny. Also dopedesignsbynanny.com. Blood Moon Jewelry. You can find them for all your herbal and energetic needs, healing tools. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this together one day, y'all. You can find them on bloodmoonjewelry.com. You can find them on IG at Blood Moon Jewelry. My next one down is Diamond Elite Design Customs. You can find them on Facebook at Diamond Elite Design Customs. And last but not least, it's also brought to you by Begin to Talk LLC. Begin to Talk LLC, you can find them at begintotalk.com. We're on Facebook at Begin to Talk LLC. Please like our page. And then we are also on Twitter and IG at Begin to Talk.
Wait, hang on. But what about booking an appointment for therapy?
Yes, I was going to say that, but thank you all for saying it. Hey, y'all need a couch? Come see me. No, the unique thing about our business is that we are majority online. So I do have an secure online platform in which I am able to see clients and attend to their needs. We're trying to destigmatize mental health, which is another show, guys. However, I thank you all. Thank you so much for just tuning in tonight on our first show. Trauma is a heavy topic to talk about. During the month of November, we will be talking a little more about trauma, and we will touch suicide a little bit just because this is Suicide Awareness Month as well. So I do not want to be remiss to include those folks. Again, if you all have any issues, or I just wanted to shout out that we do have, you all can inbox if anything, trauma related or informed has come up and that you want to have that discussion. Please reach out to me at any time. All right. So you can find us next week, same day, same time. Ooh, I sounded country. Same day, same time. No. Same day, same time, Thursdays at 7 p.m. You can find us at Begin to Talk Radio. And next week, we will continue our trauma/suicide discussion. And then in the month of December, we are going to focus on relationships.
Hey.
And all of the above. So it's a lot to talk about.
I got time for
Yeah, you got time. Well, thank you all.
that.
Thank you all. And thanks for joining. See you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.